taken out. Where the hell was I going? Jesus Christ. Oh, damn. That last corner is going to be the bane of my existence. Oh, I did the same thing. Oh, off track, no! Oh no, you got me!
This is my first race on a Monday night, the boring week, and it is in touring cars, all adapted to be somewhat equal. There are a few anomalies, but they created some good racing for me to get consistent and just overall clean.
Which tire comes out? So you can do softs, mediums, softs. So the first race you use softs, the next race you use mediums, and the last race you use softs. Or you can do the opposite way around. You can do mediums, softs, mediums.
Or you can do softs, mediums, hards.
Why would I want to run hards? Hards are the worst tire in this game.
You got it. Me, I do softs, mediums, softs. Medium softs to get a jump on the second racetrack.
As they break down the rules behind the tires and what you can choose, and the main thing that levels the playing field here is that you cannot use the same tire back to back.
And any mandatory
there are 3 races, all chosen by spinning a wheel, and if you choose, as they said, the soft tires, you cannot race the next race on soft.
Don't get at me if
mediums or hards.
I
Obviously, you wouldn't use hards in this game unless you absolutely have to. But here we get into the first lap.
Well, I respect
at Road Atlanta, and it is the shorter track. But as this race starts, I keep forgetting to use my clutch to get off the line. Like any racing car, even if it's a paddle shift car, you still have to use the clutch to move the car. That's why you see most of the time people are pushing the back of these cars to help the driver release the clutch and get the car going without stalling. Riding the clutch. And as we go around this track on lap 1, and the field is already between 4 to 2 seconds ahead of me, I am just trying to focus on finishing the race. Mind you, up to this point I've done mostly AI racing, so this is me trying to break away from AI racing and race with real people online. As we come to the last corner of the track, I just happen to go a little too wide and don't let out the throttle, which spins the car into the inside wall as the field pulls away from me on the front straightaway. And they have gained more than 12 to 16 seconds on me. And it doesn't get any better, as at the end of the second lap, I do the similar thing, but don't quite crash the car. Just lose a little speed, and of course, they just keep pulling away.
That last corner is going to be the bane of my existence.
As I make excuses for my
every time I run wide and I touch
good driving skills. As I use up most of this track here and lose a little time, but still kept it together.
I think if I didn't mess up that first lap, I would have been in good
Lap 6 and the leader's 28 seconds ahead of me, and I'm just trying to have some clean racing and consistent lines. I seem to
Oh,
hold
I
together
did the
here,
same
but
thing.
then go wide and make the same mistake someone made in front of me. Into lap 8, the leader's 31 seconds
Jesus.
ahead of me,
I was at a decent
and
pace
6th
and I
place is
just
7
lost.
seconds ahead of me.
Can't break 112.
As we come into this final corner
The
here,
reason why I got 112 on my car.
if I could just hold it together, which I don't. I go off track here into the beginning of the corner and just can't seem to get it back onto the pavement until the end of the corner. And at that point, I've lost so much speed. They're just pulling away from me
Back on the track? Jesus.
because I am atrocious.
I went
Then
down
we
to
are more than halfway through the
1:11.3.
race,
Oh,
and
shit.
the first place is almost a minute ahead of me. At this point, I'm thinking, I just need to keep it consistent and not get lapped. Into this 14th lap, and I'm trying to just have good racing lines, and I go wide on turn 1. Into turn 2, and I seem to have held it together better there, but just touch the gas a little more than I wanted to. It does compromise my speed down the back straightaway.
I don't know. I messed up 2 times already, so.
This lap seems to be one of my cleanest laps so far. As I get onto the front straightaway, I'm still 1 second behind my fastest time. So I could clean it up. As we get into lap 15, the leader is only 55 seconds ahead of me, which means they're not far behind me either, with 5 laps to go. Let's see if I can keep it together a little bit cleaner in lap 15 to have a positive delta as I cross the finish line into lap 16. As we come into the 3rd corner before the final corner, and I seem to hold it together just long enough. But how's that delta doing? As I go off a little wide, I am 3/100ths of a second up on my lap, and let's see if I can make it a little better with that clean exit as we cross the finish line, and I did by 100ths of a second.
I almost got down to the 110. Damn.
With only 2 laps to go, I'm trying not to get lapped as the first place is 61 seconds ahead of me, which means they're going to be coming up in my rearview mirror real soon, and that corner didn't help at all, which makes it 63 seconds now as we're going into the last corner. I go off track again, which compromises my top speed for the front straightaway. As they start their last
Yeah,
lap,
he's
I
catching me
am
now.
1 lap before the last,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to keep it together.
First place is about to.
As we come into this corner that has been
Sorry, I
the
don't.
bane of
I
my
don't
existence
catch up
all
in
race,
Toronto.
I seem to just focus
Yeah.
a little too much on them as they're in my rearview mirror and go wide at the exit of the final corner, and they pass me in the front straightaway
You got me.
on their final lap.
Oh.
And as I bring it in, the final corner of the final lap. I finished 73 seconds behind first base and 17 seconds, or I should say 18 seconds at that point, behind sixth place. Clearly, I have a lot of work to do to keep up to these guys. My fastest lap is not bad, but still at least 3 seconds off everyone else in the top 3 positions.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations to the winners as we move on to the next race at the
What?
Nürburgring GP circuit. This is a very fast track and also very technical. When you get it right, it's very rewarding.
I'm not even gonna question that.
Let's see if I can launch this car. And I didn't do so bad, but still not the greatest. I need a little work still. As we head into the first corner of this second race. Clearly, I am just trying to keep it clean, as there's a whole lot of battling going on up front. Let's see if I can just stay consistent and gain position from other people's mistakes.
I keep forgetting I gotta use my clutch to start.
To do that, I would have to mitigate all the mistakes in my racing, but racecraft is not quite there. We'll get it. Let's see what happens as this race unfolds. As you can see, there's some side-by-side fighting going on up front for the 5th and 6th position, as well as the 1st and 2nd position are going at it as someone goes wide into that corner, but they keep it together just enough to stay on track.
Who got taken out?
And they went a little too wide off the dirt, and I gained a position. But let's see how long I can keep it. I just need to keep it within the white lines and bring it home to the finish line. As we come into the chicane, as a result of position battling, I seem to have closed the gap a bit, but not enough to gain a draft off the 5th place. I'm only 1 second behind them, and a 1.3 second gap behind. 1.3 second gap from 7th place, which closes real fast as the turn 1 doesn't quite stick for me, and I go wide right here and into the 3rd corner, and he sends it up on the inside. Big Hog, why did you do that? You set me wide. Contact was made, of course, and he flies into 6th place as I'm just trying to gather myself and have a clean race to the end. And someone else goes off into the dirt, and I gain another position. P-Dub, he is caught lacking.
I'm trying to keep up with the pack.
So much opportunity to not finish in last place. As there's some fighting for 5th and 4th place going on, and I'm just focusing a little too much on it, I go wide, and P-Dub gets that position back. Even if he messes up the chicane, it's just enough for him to keep it ahead. End of lap 2. Into lap 3, I thought I had an opportunity right here. And it was just not enough.
Someone locked up.
On the bright side, I am still closer to the pack than I was in the previous race, so that's a bonus. As I messed up that third corner, they just seemed to pull away from me in
If I
lap.
could just keep it on the goddamn track, I'd be fine.
With 5 seconds between me and 6th place, I try and send it into the chicane, but that was obviously
I got a warning.
horrible take at that chicane. As we come to the end of lap 3, it was one of my better laps. And on lap 4, I seem to have a very good delta and gaining on the 6th position. In lap 5, I just seem to push the car just a little too much, go wide, touch the grass, and spin the car out. 360. And I can't seem to get the car going because I keep forgetting to use the clutch to get the car moving. After I finally get back on track and get the car moving, I am 13 seconds behind. And by the end of lap 6, it's 15 seconds. And keeps climbing as I make a mistake at that corner. And now it's 17 seconds with first place 44 seconds ahead of me. I hope they don't lap me on this race. But at this rate, as I make the same mistake at the same corner, pushing just a little too much, they're just gaining on me. Although this track is longer than the previous,
Find out
if I
again.
keep messing up at this rate, first place might just gain on me and overtake me.
30 seconds behind? There's no chance for points.
And we are in the 8th lap. I just seem to keep pushing this car off the track instead of keeping it on the track. Into lap 9, and I am sideways into turn 1 because I touched the rumble strips and offset the car just enough to set it into a drift. With 65 seconds behind first place and 30 seconds behind 6th place, I don't think I'm going to gain any positions here. So into lap 10, I'm just trying to make sure that first place does not lap. And at the end of lap 10, they don't lap me, but I guess it's better than the previous race. But still not good enough because I need
Alright, I think it's time I
consistency.
invest in
Racing is
12
all
use.
about consistency. And if I'm just consistent enough,
Because I suck ass.
I'll be able to pull together good laps and stay within striking distance of the leaders. But into the final race of the night,
Mugello.
and I believe I switched to the soft tires as we go to Mugello. One of my favorite tracks,
I don't mind if
built
I win.
as a MotoGP tracks. They still host some touring car races and vintage races here, and at one point F1 did race on this track. As I am on the front row grid, I still cannot launch this car.
Where the hell was I
completely
going?
forget to use the clutch. But as iCustoms runs into the back of me and gets me going, the field pulls away and
For some
I'm
reason,
just
my car
trying
was
to
in. My car
draft
was in.
iCustoms to keep up with him. And I am following his line until that corner. I go a little too wide onto the rumble strip, but not bad.
Fun. A little gay or a lot gay?
This lap one is looking like
Call the transmission, folks.
I can actually pull together a good race. Oh, and I go wide. Held it together into this fast uphill right-hander, and I am trying to just squeeze the most out of this car in lap one. I am only 2 seconds behind 5th place as someone has left
Oh, I forgot to change my tire compound.
the group for the final race. Into the final corner in lap one, and I seem to have a good hold on the corner until I go a little too wide, but I am only 1.8 seconds behind 5th place, but 6 seconds behind 1st place, which is still not bad compared to my previous 2 races. As I get into an opportunity here and pass 5th place into this long right-hander, I feel good about it, and I am trying to just hold the position. Into the final corner, he's trying to pass me on the outside. As I push the car a little too much and go wide, he tries to avoid me and goes wide as well, and I hold on to 5th place. Not the cleanest corner, but I'm holding on to 5th place. Let's see how long that lasts. Into the end of lap 2, beginning of lap 3, and into the beginning of lap 4, I'm still in the 5th position with 2.5 seconds on 6th place and 5 seconds to 4th place. Let's see how I can string together a couple good laps here. Lap 4 is looking like one of my fastest laps. I'm in green delta as I throw it into these corners. I feel like I slowed down a little too much for that corner there and went a little too wide on the corner exit, but it seemed to have worked as I still gain on my delta into this fast uphill right-hander here. Haven't. And into this right hand downhill turn, and I think that's where I lost the time. I went from 7/100ths of a second.
Talk about mixed feelings.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm still in the positive delta at 8/100ths of a second, but into the final corner, and I just offset the car a little too much, and I lost a bit of time, but still in the green delta at 7/100ths of a second. As we cross the finish line to start lap 5, sixth position is 6 seconds behind me, and I am 5 seconds behind fourth place, but I throw it a little too wide into this fast right-hander uphill, and into the gravel pit I go. 10 seconds added to fourth position distance, and sixth position is on my tail. Almost within draft reach. 2 seconds behind me into this right-hander here, and I just happen to lose the back end into the grass, onto the track. He squeezed on the inside to avoid me, but still scrapes along my car as I face the wrong way. I turn around trying to get it back onto the track and back into the grass, and finally I'm on
And they're
the
losing
track.
money on that movie.
12 seconds to fifth place with that crash. It's doing good. I feel like lap 4 put a little too much confidence in me. And into the final corner in lap 6. I seem to have offset the car just a little too much with the brake in there and lose a bit of time, but lap 7 comes to an end, and I am 9
I'm so
seconds
mad at
behind
myself.
6th place.
I would have been in 5th, but I messed up twice.
With only 2 laps to go and 43 seconds behind first place. I don't think they're gonna lap me on this one, but let's see if I can just bring it home without losing too much time. 9 seconds to 5th place. I think it's a good time to kiss that position goodbye. I somehow seem to be putting together a good lap. It's a delta of half a second up of my best lap. I just go a little too wide right here. Lost 200ths of a second. But trying to keep it together in this fast uphill right-hander. Trying to gain that delta back. And somehow I did. I don't even think I'm paying attention to my delta. I'm just trying to close that gap into 5th place, just in case it makes a mistake and I lose all that good delta, because I'm just pushing the car to the limit. I'm only 1/100th of a second off my fastest time. I don't think I even realize it. I'm just pushing to catch 5th place, and I seem to be closing the gap. Is it fast enough? As we come to the end of lap 9, I cross the line with a good delta. And into the final corner of the race, I seem to have closed the gap down to 2.5 seconds.
5th place should have been mine! God damn it!
Not enough distance to finish in 5th place. I guess it's a good thing because they did not lap me in this race. And as if you look at my fastest time here, I am in par with 4th place. Technically, if I was consistent enough, I would have finished in a better standing,
How are
but
you guys knocking down 2-minute lap times? Jesus Christ. I need to get some practice in.
Yeah, I got it. I didn't realize you could own that. I think
Wait, what?
free.
Yeah, I guess we can't run number 8 in this league anymore, guys. So otherwise, you get a lawsuit.
Stop this. This is a game, not real life.
Hey, R. Jackson owns number 8. He finds out,
I
he's
got
sniffing
lawyers.
you for your cash.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's suing Dale Earnhardt Jr. for using number 8. He was running the championships. Number 8 in 2004, and he was in pre-K in 2004.
Yeah, but
R.
also,
Jackson.
yeah.
First of all, you're suing a racing legend. Like, he's born into being a legend, and you're trying to sue him when you weren't even. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone.
You weren't even a professional yet. Now you're thinking you're hot shit.
You're using number 8 is taking away from that is using Dale Earnhardt's number. Back up.
That's like going after Dale Earnhardt Sr. for some number or some kind of style of racing when you were like in your mom's womb. Like, stop this.
Audi is way too
All those mistakes, I gotta start cleaning them up and practicing a bit to have better corners and be consistent. Because without consistency in this game, you're just gonna lose positions. And that's the result as we come to the end of this video. I would like to thank you for watching. If you like this content and want to see my progress in sim racing, hit that subscribe button. And follow me in all the other social media networks like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Until next time, have a good day and thanks for watching. Take care.